Testicles, maybe testicles,
no,
maybe not.
black man. It depends on who I can cobble together.
It depends on who you can cobble together.
Yeah.
All of these show business terms, you see.
No, that's not a showbiz term.
All of these show business terms.
Like a cobbler.
Yeah, cobble.
It's a shoe term.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're a cobbler.
So it's not a show business term, it's a shoemaker term.
That is
it's
correct.
A term.
Michael Shoemaker, executive producer of Jimmy Fallon, came up with that.
He came up with that.
Cobbler.
The cobbler. That's what Jimmy calls him, the cobbler. Or the gobbler. Steve, shut up. I thought of that.
Steve
said gobbler. I didn't.
I'm not sure what Steve contributes. He's always right next to you, though.
Steve is my husband, and he's the vice president of Western States Homeowners Association and the recording secretary.
Who's the president of?
I am. I'm the president.
Did you appoint Steve?
What about the guy in a motel?
Steve.
Okay, sorry.
Did you appoint Steve vice president of?
He was elected. We were on a ticket. And when they have a ticket, you're on the ticket. And we ran against Janice Gretchen Burley and her husband Stu. And I don't forget who the people were that we beat.
Yeah,
we beat a bunch.
Never a good name to vote for a Stu.
Stu Burley, and there was
Stu Burley.
David Clapham and his wife. What was her name? The little tiny woman with a little short leg, one leg. Forget her name, but. She was a doll, though.
You guys won. What was it? An electoral college? How did it happen?
It was an election of the board, and we went out and we canvassed the homeowners, and then we told the homeowners how we'd like them to vote, but then we also told them vote how you want it. There's a what, dear? There was a raisin and a straight line.
I don't understand that either.
There was a raisin and a straight line. Oh, the short-legged gal? She ran. Well, that's funny. Now I get that.
It took me a long time to get it as well, Bobby.
But what happened was
she's hot, isn't she?
We won. Oh, Bobby. Aren't you? You're the sweetest. Aren't these boys are just terrible?
You're not getting out of here tonight.
See, this is a show business. I love entertainment and the world of movies and everything that Jay Mohr is in.
Do you want to be in show business?
Oh, I would love that. I'm sure
all people would. Would you like to be a Hollywood starlet?
A Hollywood starlet, I think I would be better. I think it may be more of a graceful Dom.
Okay.
Isn't that it?
Dom Corleone.
No,
that's Don, you idiot.
Don.
He's starting to bother me. He's like,
you see, Steve, you're making Mr. Mohr.
Put down my weights. Put my weights down.
Do you curl with these, or how do you?
Yes, I curl. Please put my weights down.
What do you think of my chest? I can do
why shirtless? It's cold out.
Oh,
stop!
Check these guns out.
Steve, put your shirt on, honey.
Stop.
What he does, he plays quarterback.
And that's my child's little Tycho Fisher-Price basketball hoop. It's not for pull-ups. You're going to break it.
That can't be for a kid, man.
You're going to break it.
It's too high for me.
Don't hang on it, Steve. You're hanging on a plastic rim.
Oh, that's great.
Sorry. I could probably get fixed down at the landscaping shop.
When you fix it out, listen.
There's no tools at the landscaping shop.
You want to be a graceful Dom?
I'd like to be a Dom, like Dom, Edna, whatever their names are.
Like a dame.
Oh, dame. Is that
dame?
It? I thought dame was like Frank Sinatra. Luck be a lady tonight.
See, when he sings that, volume levels are fine.
Mm-hmm.
You need Matty Boy to fix that.
Whenever Frank Sinatra sings, God rest his soul. Well, when he sings now, guess who his engineer is? God's his engineer now.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry?
Well,
Frank Sinatra died. He died. He's dead, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Who died?
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I knew that. Sorry.
Do you remember in the movie, in The Good Fellow, he's dead, and he's gone, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Bobby does this really great.
He's gone, and there's nothing we could do about it, and we did everything we could to do about it.
That's Bobby Dooley quoting Goodfellas.
Yes. When they found out that Jimmy, one of them got whacked or wookied or something, as the mafia calls it, you know. I know what it is. Slapped.
Yeah, they slapped him.
Slapped him down.
They slapped him.
That's what
he says right before he hangs up the phone. They slapped him. They slapped him.
And he pushes over the whole phone booth.
That was all the money we had, Karen.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. So you want to be in show business?
I'd like to be in show. I would.
I can help you.
I would love that.
I could help you.
Well, thank you.
In this garage tonight, me and Matty Boy can really.
What would I have to do?
Open you up.
Really, just just see everything that I have to offer.
You see how your ear holes are open at all times?
My ear holes?
Your nose holes?
Being able to, yeah.
Your mouth opens and closes.
Yes.
It's going to stay open.
I see.
Yeah.
As opposed to it being able to close.
Well, you can close it.
I have closed it before, but you're saying keep it open for how long?
Probably take it for a few hours.
Steve,
he told you to shut up.
Well, would Steve like to be a star?
Steve, do you want to be a star too?
Because
Yeah.
it's not about sex; it's about dominance, really. At the end of the day,
Yeah, it'd be fun to be on the movie and everything.
are you willing to be dominated to be in a movie, Steve?
Well, what do you mean? Sure,
Well, Matty
I
Boy
guess.
is a young, virile man, 25 years old, covered in tattoos. He's got like a Johnny Depp mustache, a 90210 haircut.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Steve?
Well, I don't know what would be. He would dominate me.
He's
in
going to
like
have
a
sex with
slave
you.
movie.
He's
Remember
going.
Django Unchained. It'd be like
No,
in the
You're-
slave.
no.
in the slave genre.
He's.
In the slave genre,
It's more like
having sex with you, Steve.
in your
Okay,
butt,
okay.
in
so
your
that-
butthole.
What does that mean?
It means
Well, he'll have
Matt's
sex
penis
with you in your butthole.
with his
Oh,
penis.
okay. All right. So that's in a movie.
Yeah, it's in a movie.
We're gonna.
right?
we
Is it
could-
going to be in a movie?
We're gonna make a movie.
Okay.
In fact, if you go to youtube.com/morestoriesballs, we're going to film some bonus content, and it's going to be Miss Bobby Dooley. We're going to do a little scene together.
Uh-huh.
And in the scene, you're making love to a man
To a man
who's not your husband.
who's not my husband.
It's a man that's...
So let me get this straight, just so we know, Steve. Are you writing it down?
Yeah, I got down. My butthole will be widened open. And another thing about that.
but Steve, by whom? Who's
gonna
opening
be-
your butthole?
I think the man here,
Matty.
or an actor, the fictitious,
Matty's an actor.
the fictitious person that he's going to play.
Yes,
and
he's going to
my
play.
fictitious person will have his.
You
butt.
guys are going to make believe you're gay
Yeah.
men.
It'll be a well, excuse me for saying this. It'll be a stretch. You know, Steve, do you get it, Steve?
Oh, Bobby.
So,
Can you believe they never let Wally Schirra walk on the moon, Bobby Dooley?
I didn't know Wally Schirra was on Hollywood Squares.
No.
I remember when he did Underdog, but I don't recall.
They never let him walk on the moon.
They never let Wally Schirra walk on the moon.
That's right.
That breaks my heart when I think of all the men. And did women walk on it? Women walked on the moon. I wish.
At Chili's.
Giant steps are what they take walking on the moon. You know the song?
How do you know the police like
It's
that?
the police. Well, when I was in high
Will
school.
you go lay down on that weight bench?
You want me to lay down on the weight bench on my back? Or Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
Or how would you like to lay down? You know
Well,
what?
there
Actually,
are stirrups. What are those stirrups on that thing?
It's a Vietnamese fuck swing.
I see. I'm sorry. I just some kind of a gaseous eruption.
Do you need to use the restroom first?
Do I need to?
I think you should evacuate first. No, Matty Boy says no.
Oh,
But what if there's filth, Matty Boy? Matty Boy, you have Steve to contend with.
so in the movie version, there's filth. There's evident filth.
Not if you evacuate before we do it.
Well, according to him, see, this is all very exciting because it's all.
It's going to be
Hollywood.
very exciting. And it'll be hard to breathe.
I won't be able to breathe, or the character I play won't be able to breathe.
I think I know where you're coming from, Bobby Dooley. You're going to play a character who is being ravaged by, first of all, your husband. People are having sex with your husband in front of you against his will.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to fight.
Is all of this really happening?
No, just
Okay.
just a play.
Just in the
Like
imagination?
when you go to a high school play.
Yes.
We're putting on a play. And in the play, Matty Boy is going to pin Steve to the floor, probably first